Hello there. Thanks a lot for joining us on Tea Time. And if you've never watched the program, what we do right here is bring you up to speed, up to date, and up to the minute on all of the biggest entertainment stories across the globe. I'm Takumbo Tyro, and I'm here with the enthusiastic but savage Elsie Godwin and the fervent Ife Oshinkeye. Hello,
How
people.
How did I end savage?
Well, we spoke about it before going on, so you know why. I think I shouldn't spill.
Savage.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that good or you?
I get that a lot, so it's fine.
Ife, you're not saying anything.
Savage.
Yes. Savage. All right. Anything new, guys? Anything exciting? Anything?
Nah.
Well, George Bush's daughter got married secretly.
Today?
Yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a secret wedding, and it was in Maine.
Private.
Yeah, private
wedding.
Yeah, so that was a good
That's
one.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love private.
And then regarding Met Gala, they've selected some of the people that are going to be helping Anne Wintour. You know, Anne Wintour is the editor-in-chief for Vogue magazine, so that's coming up on the 6th of May next year.
Is she still leaving in September? Next year.
Wait,
she's supposed to leave after this edition, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
So I think they've selected Serena Williams to be part of it. Serena Williams, Harry Styles, and who else? Lady Gaga. And the theme was camp style. I don't know how that's going to work.
Why are you two so interested in your tea today? Like,
I always drink my tea.
Why? You don't like your tea?
Okay, I'm just observing.
Or is it still too hot?
Oh, it is too hot.
Okay.
Okay, so our first story is a very inspirational one that shows the humble beginnings of pop sensation Simi, who has reflected on how she used to pester Don Jazzy to listen to her mixtape. So if let me come to you on this one, because you have musical background, you have legal backgrounds, you have connection backgrounds. So,
first of all, I'm a big fan of Simi, and
I'm surprised you're not actually doing this.
No, I can't
That's
bow to Simi now. Like, only Whiskey deserves that. And aside that, I'm crushing on Simi, so how can I be,
You're what?
I'm crushing on Simi now, so I have to, put myself on that pedal still.
Guy, no try. She's taken.
She's taken by who?
Do I have to mention names?
Adekunle Gold.
Do I have to mention names?
Fowl's the bad guy.
I don't understand. What's your own?
There's
Fowls. Fowls is my crush. He's not taking.
He's not taking. Fowls is your crush?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, let's switch now.
Because?
You give me Simi, I'll give you Fowls.
Make it happen. I'm here.
Are you sure? Okay.
But spill first, who is Simi dating?
Who's Simi dating?
Yes, I thought you were going to tell us.
No, I'm not going to tell you. But I must say I'm happy for Simi. She's one of those artists that you can trace their humble beginnings. You know what she's been doing, how long she's been in the industry, how she has been trying, and we are all happy for her success.
So if she buys a house tomorrow, you're not going to be upset or anything like that?
Why would I be upset if anybody buys a house? Why are you painting me this way?
No, but you are one of the people that
think
keep
maybe
saying...
she walked away?
Exactly, that's what I was trying to say. And she understood. Oh, Elsie, savage again.
Simi works hard.
Okay.
She has grown to become one of the top stars in Africa, and she keeps putting in her
I'm asking
best.
a question. If Simi should buy a mansion tomorrow,
she has not let go
Yes,
of
if
her
Simi should buy a mansion tomorrow. Yes.
Did she walk away to the top or slip away to the top?
No.
None.
No.
She didn't walk away to the top.
She walked her way to the top. She didn't slip her way.
So Mercy Aigbe has been working for 15 years. 15
but you people are getting this thing wrong, go. It's not what I said.
And Simi that just started how many years ago?
I only dissected an issue and said this is how it can happen. This is what is happening.
So it's like one rule for one person and another rule for the other person.
No,
I think it's just when you like
you need to go and watch. What was it yesterday?
Yes, we should roll back the tape and find out.
Okay, so back to
do something
back to the story. Just recently, we saw like humble beginnings, like you said. she just did a collaboration with Two-Face, and then I think there was this tweet someone dug up.
Even this one, someone dug it up. It wasn't her that tweeted it. Someone dug it up.
Yeah, that someone dug up, and then the person was like, she was asking Two-Face for a collaboration way back then, or she was wishing she could have a collaboration. Something similar to that.
Yeah, we actually talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it, but I can't remember the exact story, whether she was wishing to do a collaboration or she was tweeting at Two-Face that
she wanted something that had now happened.
Yeah, then now 5 years later,
it's happening.
It happened. And then in this case, she was begging Don Jazzy to listen to her EP
mixtape,
then, and asking people to retweet till he's fed up. And now she's like one of the biggest, female pop stars in Africa.
And it's interesting that this is coming out because a lot of people see the success. They don't look at the hard work. They don't even care to dig up and see. They just know, oh, this person is there. Pull me up, help me. How did you do this? Listen to my EP. But they don't know the work you've had to put in over the years to get to where you are
all
right
the sacrifices
now. Yes, and the sacrifices, everything. So I like that this kind of story is in the media and it got the attention it deserves. And I believe it should be a source of hope to
I think it's
other upcoming artists, even people that feel like they are failed artists. They should be like a really big source of inspiration for them.
Which explains the arrogance of a lot of artists, especially the likes of those of us that have made it.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
It explains the arrogance, because sometimes when you've been through this struggle, begging someone like Don Jazzy
standing in traffic,
and Elsie Godwin from nowhere just comes for an interview and I'm shutting her down. Do you get?
It's not working. It's not action at all.
I was waiting for your reaction. I was
like try again, dude.
Anyway, so I was going to ask that, how do you think Don Jazzy is reacting right now? Based on this, if he sees this, what do you think he will? Let me come to you
I'm
first.
sure if it didn't help then he'll feel really terrible.
Terrible now? Elsie, do you think he'll feel bad?
I don't think he'll feel bad because
obviously,
Don Jazzy is one of those in the industry that are very approachable. They try to help people when they can. But you cannot help everybody.
Yeah.
You can only
I just thought about it again and I just figured that.
So I do not think he should feel bad, and I don't think he's feeling bad with the perception of the kind of Don Jazzy we know. He's not
I thought about it again and I figured that, he might not be feeling bad based on the fact that obviously he gets a lot of tweets like this every day of people saying, listen to my mixtape. And Simi is just one of the exceptional cases that became a success. Do you understand? I'm sure that same period Simi was tweeting at him. Somebody else or some other people were tweeting at him as well. And Simi is just one of those.
Do you think he would have even read it? Because sometimes you get
maybe he's just getting informed about this. Maybe he doesn't even know that Simi tweeted way back.
Because sometimes I'm like, when
he
you've got
reads it and still not pay attention to it. It's true.
No, but do you think that when they get millions and millions of, that they would actually go through all of them? Exactly, that's my point.
So it's possible he saw it, it's possible he did not see it, but whatever the case may be, he should not feel bad.
All right, so on that note, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be bringing you the next story on Tea Time. Stay right here.
Today's top stories are...
And the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria. I'm here at Eunice Bashorin Street, where
the fire destroyed our transformer completely. The lowest level you can.
I'm Black Banjo. This is Plus TV Africa. The big stories live here.
Big stories live here.
Big stories live here.
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. Up next, #FreeBaduski is trending on Twitter. Okay, so yes, exactly.
Wow. First and foremost, that is free Badoski, not Baduski.
What did I say?
You said Baduski. No.
What? Free?
Anyway, it's just sad that we are here. And good news is he's been released from the information I have.
Okay.
Did you hear a statement that we are here? So you know that she's on the bandwagon of this Badoski thing.
Right from
it's not a bandwagon thing.
No,
There's an association.
Hashtag, isn't it?
So it's not a bandwagon thing. I don't know if, did you read the background of this whole story?
Yes, I did read the
So
background.
Tell
what
us
do
the
you have to
background.
say?
No, you tell us the background, actually.
No,
Before you,
go on.
exactly.
Wait,
Tell us.
I'll tell you my view, but I want
Okay,
to...
so
I don't want to be
a
biased.
school published the name of their quote-unquote debtors on the, you know, this book that is given at the end of the year. What's it called?
Just go on.
What's it called now? The whole the yearbook or something.
Yeah, the yearbook or sent forth book.
Yes, they were not.
Graduation
They are not debtors for school fees or for anything, but for buying a gift for the school or something.
Yes.
So they decided to publish their name in that book that can get to anywhere, and it's definitely going to be permanent. So someone came to Badoski and said, this is what is going on. He got the information and then he published it online. He did a trade, and this was in July or August, I'm not very sure right now, but months ago. So the school, according to what Badoski has said, the school had been threatening the lady who gave him the information. So this morning, his wife went to drop their child in school. She got a call to say, oh, come to UI, you have a package to pick. Normally, she would not raise an eyebrow over that because she orders things online and she gets them from the post office. And most times when there is a mix-up, the post office guys actually brings it to her at that particular spot. So it means that these guys have been trailing her or trailing their family to know their movements and how to get them. So she gets to the place, and then these two guys cross over and shows their ID card. They're from the police station in Akure. Now, Badoski stays in Ibadan. They're from Akure, and they need her to call her husband. Now, they showed her a list of so many people from Badoski's father to, like, they had a list on them. So she called the husband, he comes, and they say, we are going to the police station in Oyo State. So the police the station they were supposed to go to, they didn't even know the address. Like, it was more of you coming to Oyo State to arrest somebody without contacting any police station in Oyo State, you know. So the whole thing went back and forth, and they got to the station and they said they are going to Akure. You know, so we started making calls and finding ways to get him released. And of course, the Free Badoski hashtag came up, and everybody came on it. Mojua, Yemi Fash, Sega Link. I know you know most of them, So right now he's been released, but the issue is, why would you arrest someone for calling you out for doing something that is absolutely wrong, instead of trying to at least correct the wrong you have done? You know, so that's basically the background of the story.
So if you were going to say something,
okay,
or you were going to correct something,
I'm going to look at this from a law perspective, and a rational perspective. That is, I'm going to be on your side.
You don't need to be on my side.
No,
be
wait.
on Badoski's side. I don't have a side.
I'm going to be on Badoski's side,
Yes.
and I'm also going to be on the school side.
Okay.
Right? Now, this are my analysis, or this is my analysis. Listen. Number one, you said the school labeled them debtors. No, they never did. They put a name of people that paid around the gift, their parting gift for the school.
Okay.
One. And they put a list underneath, and they put nil, that is, you did not pay.
Okay.
So we're not calling you debtors. We're just acknowledging the people who donated for this gift. Now, Badoski, Baduski, whatever comes out, writes a long thread about the school, puts their logo, puts their this. That's libel, that's slander. You're destroying their company.
How?
You don't have the right to do that.
Did he post anything that they did not do? Now you're saying, hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
It's called, he labeled it that they labeled them debtors.
I mean, if we're supposed to contribute money for this corp, and the COP finally comes through, why not just publish the names of those that contributed and let it go? Why do you have to say
why can I publish? Because these are all the graduates. These are all the graduates in the school. So they're putting a list of all the names of all the graduates, and they're just putting new.
No, there's already a list. There is already a list of graduates.
But Elsie, this is not the first time they've done that list. They've been doing it over the years, and no one has complained until this year.
The fact that no one is complaining does not mean it is right.
Now, this is why I'm saying I'm going to be very rational. Okay. Now, on the part of being on Badowski's side now, I understand he's trying to be vocal about stuff like this. But look, there are ways you can go about stuff like this, draw people's attention to things like this and let people know. Now, let one of the parents, why can't you tweet threads that would make one of the parents speak up?
And you think
now, somebody that is affected, come on, this is 2018. This are secondary school students. Secondary school student parents are still quite millennials.
A lot of people are not ready to come out. They would rather use activists or these influencers to be their voice, to voice their issue. So if you come to me as someone with a level of reach online and say, help me do this, I need to draw people's attention to what is going on, and I make my findings. I know you're saying the truth. Are you saying I should tell this person to no? Don't do it. You have to know that
they had arrested him. He knew how to gather people, moral support to come and join him so that you can get
What are you trying to say?
But when he was supposed to raise an awareness about what was going on in the school,
which was what he did,
without. He didn't have to put the logo.
It's funny
he didn't have
why
to call
you're
out
coming
names.
from this
he didn't
angle,
have to, I'm coming out from both
if
angles.
the law thinks he has done something
now,
wrong, this case is already in court, and right now Badowski has been released. So if you think it's wrong, so why is he released? And why did they succumb to pressure?
Badowski is released is because Badowski lives in Ibadan, like you said. They came from Akure. They have no jurisdiction. That is the law again.
Okay.
They cannot come and arrest him. So he has to be released. So they can, tomorrow morning, don't be surprised if they tell you that Badowski is arrested again from an Ibadan police station. Do you understand? The only reason why Badowski was released today is because there was no jurisdiction whatsoever. They did not have any jurisdiction to go and arrest him. So he has to be released.
So you're saying
so it's not because what he did was right or because
So you're saying what he did was wrong?
I'm not saying what he did was wrong. I'm just saying let us be rational about it.
If you're being rational, then you talk of right and wrong.
I don't know if you're a business owner, but if you were a business owner, and then one time, we all make mistakes, one time, or maybe you've done it severally and nobody has come out, then one influencer that can ruin your business, somebody with a lot of followers, comes up and says something negative about, you would react the same way. Are you talking of
something negative that you have done, or something negative that you have not done?
All make, did you hear the part when I said
whether you're making mistakes or not, the fact that your mistake from yesterday did not escalate does not mean it will not escalate today. So when the result of your mistake comes through, you have to find ways to at least
then when you
manage those situations. Don't come up to say, you cannot treat me like this because of a mistake.
And then all these things are hearsays. The lady that gave me the information said that there was this, there was someone said that.
So it's not a hearsay issue.
Did you go to the school? Did you confront them? How did they explain it to you before you came out?
Do you know, hold on. Do you know there are
so many questions, not enough answers. So many questions, not enough answers. We really need to go for a quick break. We are out of time. When we come back, it'll be time to analyze another interesting headline. Stay with us.
Who am I to quit record?
I'm like, after everything I've done.
Most of us are fighting for our personal interests.
Fire started exactly 10:30.
If I wasn't a DJ, I'd be in construction, a mechanic.
I have several children.
If entertainment is going to be our second biggest export in the country now, we do need to invest properly in structure.
I don't know where we're heading. Then I'm reminded that Nigeria has been close to the brink on so many other occasions, and God has been merciful to pull us back from that brink and save this country. It's a big one, just...
Welcome back. It's still tea time right here on Plus TV Africa. We were going to move on to our final story, but, you know, we were having such a wonderful conversation before the break, and I think we should actually give Elsie a chance to wrap up on what she was saying before that break. So, Elsie, over to you. I lost
my thoughts, but what I was trying to say is Baduski is not the only one who raised awareness over this. There are so many parents that went to Facebook to say this is what happened and they are not happy with the situation. Baduski is just being picked on because people like him and so many Nigerians do not like influencers, and I don't know why. We're just doing our job.
I love influencers. What do you mean people like me?
Okay,
like
I think on that note, we're going to end on the Baduski story.
Free Baduski, free.
All right.
He's free already.
Don't arrest him again tomorrow.
Maybe you should advocate for Ibadan police.
Ibadan, please don't arrest Baduski again. It's fine, it's fine, it's all sorted. We're forgiving him.
All right, then, our final story. Nigerian VJ Simi Walsh blasts her 9-year-old absent baby daddy. So, who wants to go first?
Birds of the same feathers.
Are they flocking together?
Because she's Whiskey's baby mama's
best friend.
Are they best friend?
Best friend.
Oh wow! So she's coming out because she came out, or what? I don't know. She has.
You think she's following?
I don't know what is going on, but I noticed where she said something about screen munching shit. That's her word. So I think the baby daddy keeps munching whatever picture he finds to show people.
It's a family show, you know. I think we need to remind you that it's a family show. I did not
say it. I read what was up there, you know, so.
Because both of us were like, seriously, did she just say that?
I said that.
Yes, but you don't say that. You say the four-letter word.
What is it for? S-H-I-T.
Oh,
okay,
you can
so the four-letter words, and now you made me lose my train of thought.
Oh, please, don't worry, you'll get it back.
Yeah, I'll get
we'll
it
give
back,
you a moment. Let me come to you first.
Okay, so on Simi Walsh, well, I think what she's just trying to say is that, look, be a grown man. Step up to your duties. She in her own case, she's not asking for child support or anything.
Okay, what is she asking for?
She's just
precisely?
saying that, look, if you want a picture of your son, just grow some things that dangle in between a man's leg and ask for your son's picture.
Okay,
do you understand?
But this is 9 years ago, or
and
correct me if I'm
you're
wrong.
wondering why your blessings aren't coming.
Yes, like I'm not forthcoming that. And she said 9 years later, and you and your family are still acting like I'm the only adult. As a dash. Well, yeah, now you're beginning to have a bad influence. See why I don't like influencers?
She's savage, yes.
No, I was just about to say the four-letter word.
Oh, I see.
I influence people that way.
Okay. Did you remember your train of thoughts?
No.
Okay. All right. So in that case, let me quickly say.
Okay, go ahead.
Because the issue that I have is that it's been 9 years, and you didn't say anything the first year, the second year,
no, I
until
think
the 9th
this
year.
is off the back of the boy's birthday. The boy just became 9 years old, and she shared pictures.
But if your baby daddy, seriously, if your baby daddy doesn't come to your or has an issue for the first,
let me explain
for
something.
the first birthday,
she doesn't have an issue. She has an issue with the fact that on his son's birthday, he had to screen munch pictures just to post his son on his birthday. Okay. When he could have pictures, personal moments with his son, but he doesn't. Do you understand? So she's just trying to tell him, be a man. Ask for your son's picture if you really want it. She's not saying be in your son's life. I know. She's not saying come and pay child support like Shola Ogudu or any of the other.
But the thing is, if he doesn't want to do that, why force him? You can't force anyone.
No, that can be very disgusting. I can imagine me now, my baby mama, posting pictures of my daughter, and then I don't have a picture of my own daughter to post, and then I have to screen munch a page, and then she posts, and then we're not even speaking. It's not like I'm taking care of my child and everything. She'll be so disgusted, like, are you joking? Like, I've been taking care of this child for 9 years, and then all of a sudden you want to take credit. Pictures like you have a child?
Yeah.
Who gives you the right to?
All right, Elsie,
the right to be a father?
I'm on his side
right now.
Yes, no, I want to.
No, I'm clearly on his side. I feel her pain.
Okay.
We are saying birds of the same feather because she's friends with Shola Ogudu, but whether she spoke 1 year later, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it doesn't matter. It's about when she's ready to speak. So now that she has spoken, I hope and I pray that the baby daddy can sit up and at least be in his son's life.
Do you think by any chance that here we have like a baby mama club? or especially like with Shola Ogudu's case, because like I remember when I used to live in the UK, I knew a couple of friends. All of the group of friends, all of them were single baby mamas.
Well, it could happen that a group of friends are all single and have babies, but I don't think they deliberately go out to say we are all going to be baby mamas. It just happened, you know. And the fact that you are almost in the same situation in life means that you can understand yourselves
and have a
when
closer
you speak,
bond.
you know. So I don't think there is like we're going to be a baby mama club thing, but when you find yourself in a particular shoe and you all can relate, it's just cool to have that bond and hold each other's hand.
Okay, so we've had Shola Ogudu, we've had Sammy Walsh. Who is next?
Well, I think...
yes, because the next person will be like, I want to cash in on this. I want to be like...
Sorry, who do you think will be next?
I mean, I was just using the example.
Sophia is cool. I think she's enjoying her.
No, but they were trying to take Imade.
That was then. Now they've settled.
Yes. I'm saying, but where that baby mama drama
they've settled.
No, my point is that some other baby mama is going to take cash in on the opportunity now and say, okay, these guys
like
exactly
a deadbeat dad movement.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
And someone's going to come out on social media.
So it's not new. I keep saying.
I'm just so glad that when that movement begins, my baby mama won't be marching behind the ladies.
You're sure you're not deadbeat? Is what you're telling us now. We don't know.
Ooh, she is so savage.
I'm a leaving bit.
I need to confirm.
I'm up it, girl.
I love it.
So can I have a number to confirm?
Yeah, why
my days.
All right, I'll do that.
In fact, we'll do a video call to her.
Okay.
Yeah,
right after
we need
the show.
to.
Not just me. You give our viewers feedback.
And then it's nice for you to speak to Louisa.
Is that her name?
Would you be a mother to my child?
I don't understand.
I just had nationality.
I don't understand.
Come and embarrass me.
No.
I want to end the show. They're not going to let me end the show. That's where we're going to wrap up this afternoon. Join us tomorrow for brand new episodes of the program. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors. There's never a dull moment with Ife and Elsie. And then the entire production team as well. I can't help but thank you guys. I'm Tokumbo Tyro saying thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.